It's not really a transfer switch. Don't tell anybody, but you can spend, I don't know, $30, $40 at Home Depot and have this transfer switch. It's not really a switch. It's probably not right, but it is really cheap. Now, I shouldn't even call it a transfer switch. I should say how we wired the inverter into our system. There's multiple ways you can wire an inverter into your system using transfer switches. Maybe it's an inverter charger. Maybe you just plug directly into the inverter. But this is how we did it. When you only have an inverter, you also have to have a converter. A converter charges the batteries when you're on shore power. It takes alternating current and converts it into DC current, 12 volts. And in our case, our converter came with a 15 amp plug. See? 15 amp plug, the standard plug, and we plug it into the coach. And that way, when you plug in your 30 amps into shore power, this 15 amp plug is activated. This sends power to our converter and it charges our batteries and operates our 12 volt side of our RV, because there's multiple electrical systems in an RV. In this case, there's 120 volt AC and 12 volt DC. So now, how do we get the inverter power to our coach when we're not plugged into shore power? Hold on to your hats and please don't get mad at me. We simply unplug the converter, and in this box is a 30 amp plug. Now this 30 amp plug here is wired to our inverter. See this cord? This is a 20 amp cord and it goes back to our inverter here. Just like that. And it is a true 20 amp plug, because we have a 20 amp outlet on the inverter. And that runs up through here and into this box. So essentially what we built was an adapter from 30 amps down to 20 amps. Now when you're inverting off your batteries, off grid, you're not on shore power, you do not want to power the converter, because that's going to try to charge your batteries and create a vicious loop. So that's why I placed this plug here for our converter. So converter wire right here, inverter plug under here, it's kind of locked out, see? Forces me to unplug it, because I know myself, I will forget. Then, with that unplugged, I can open this up, take our shore power cord, and plug it in. Now, the power from the inverter is going through our shore cord to our RV, powering the entire RV. Now here's the downfall with using this method, or this type of homemade contraption system. Because we plugged in the shore cord into the inverter, our air conditioner now has power to it. Our inverter is not capable of powering our air conditioner, and I know that. And because we have plans to change this out to a 12 volt air conditioning system in the future, I was going to live with it for now. So for now, we have to be very cautious of not turning our air conditioner on. And another safety thing I do, just in case, shut the breaker off to the air conditioner. But as far as inverting everything else, it has worked well.